This little baby is full of secrets and I'm going to spill the tea right now, so stay tuned. Traveler's notebooks are so cute, so practical, so much fun to decorate, but there's probably more hidden inside this traveler's notebook than you can even imagine. And I have quite a few tips, tricks, and TN secrets for you today so that you can get more of your traveler's notebook every single day. So make sure that you stay tuned to the very end. I think it's safe to say that most people know the basic benefits of traveler's notebooks. They're cute, you don't have the rings if you're left-handed, or even right-handed told me that they can't get into this corner of the pages because of the rings. You can easily remove an entire section by taking out the insert. It's super fast and simple to swap planners. You just pull them all out and add them to the other planner. You can easily mix your day-to-day planner, a journal, a scrapbook, a bullet journal, a memory keeper. You can keep it all in one place super easily by having a different section for each traveler's notebook. But there's so much more that you can do with this little powerhouse of a book. So let's get started. Okay, my first secret may not be a secret to you, but I know a lot of people don't realize that you can change out the elastics. And that means not only this one, which pops right out, but also these ones. And this is one big long elastic. You just need to untie it, undo it, and then you can change it up. You can, for example, let's take a dark one, and you can have this dark elastic on it to make it pop. It'll be a little more edgy. Or if the elastic has gone and there's no spring left in it, you can just replace it with either the same color or another color or anything else just to redo the elastic. So it's pretty simple. You can use the old one as a guide of how much you're going to need, the length you're going to need, and then all you do for this center one, for example, is just thread it back through the hole. And you can see it's super easy. These ones will be a little bit more difficult, but basically it's just running 4 lengths, and you're going to make 2 runs through the top and the bottom, and then, well, maybe it'll be easier to show you if there's nothing in it. So you'd unknot this, take it all out, and then you just run it through. So I've taken the elastics out just so I can show you how to put them back in. So what you need to have is 4 elastics running down here, and you're going to have 2 runs here and 2 runs there of elastics. So this is a little bit frayed, so let's give it a nice crisp point, I guess. You want to have the knot on the inside. It's going to end up inside an insert, so the end you want to have here. So we're going to start by going away from that. And we're going to put this through, and there's your end on the inside. Then we're going to go here, and then we're going to go down, and then back through here, across the bottom, and then we're just going to repeat. And this is where it's hard because you're going through holes that already have an elastic in it, and it's just going to be a little bit tighter. So let's give that another little click. And then you just tie these together. And if it ends up that this is a little bit looser than the rest of them, or if you've got one over here that's a little bit looser, you just need to give the other ones a pull until they're even. And there you go. And that's how to string a traveler's notebook. It's pretty easy as long as you can find the elastic in the color that you want, which is probably the hardest part of it. I think I got these on Etsy. They have a bunch of different colors, so you can find that on Etsy or your local craft shop. Number 2, you are not limited to traveler's notebook insert. You can put whatever you want as long as it will go around the elastic. So that's why I use my Good Morning Good Life planner, and I just slip it on the elastics and it fits perfectly. It doesn't have to be a book. I made this folder in my video from last week, and I will link that right here. And it just slips on. It's super easy. But there's all kinds of things. You can make them yourself out of paper or buy things online. I have this little plastic sleeve that I had purchased. It's got a couple folders and pockets on this side. Another one on this side. There's a pen loop here, a longer sleeve here, and some business card pockets, 3 of them there. But it also has this little zip pouch, so I can put things in there and then seal it up. But this doesn't fit in this one, but it does fit nicely in my A5. Now you can put this behind, which is what I usually do, so that I have one on either end, or you can put it in the middle. It's actually a little bit too tall, but the elastics will stretch up and accommodate. And it fits in there just nice. I even have this little photo album that I can slip into an elastic quite easily and have a little photo album in my traveler's notebook. So whatever you feel that your traveler's notebook is missing, either make it out of paper, look online so you can find one, add folders or a little wallet or card holders or any kind of interactive bit. And we're going to get to some interactive things in a minute, but anything that you want. And it doesn't have to be the height of your elastics. It can be shorter, it can be slightly bigger, but I wouldn't go too far because then you're going to end up pulling on the paper or whatever it's made of. I have a few more tips for you, but before we get into the next one, I want to talk to you about my new class. So it's a decorating class. As you can see, I love to decorate my planner and I love to make it look pretty. If you're ever frustrated when you look at your planner and not know how to decorate it so that it looks the way you want it to, if you ever feel like you finished a page or the pockets or the cover of an insert and it just looks off, but you can't put your finger on it, you don't know why it looks off, and you definitely don't know how to fix it. If you'd like to make beautiful planner spreads week after week and not feel frustrated and just have it be easy and fun, then my planner class is definitely for you. If you scroll Instagram and wish your pages were Instagram worthy, if you don't want to struggle anymore, you just want to have fun with your hobby, then this class is for you. I am going to teach you the principles of design so that you will have everything you need to create beautiful planner spreads every single time. I will help you find your own style so that when you create your pages, people will be asking you, how did you do that? Classes start on Monday, March 16th, but there's already a pre-class assignment waiting for you in the classroom right now. So don't hesitate, run over there now, click on the button below and sign up. I've also just added some really pretty bonus printable sticker sheets that you can use in your planners whenever you like. You will get 1 free sheet for each of the 4 weeks. So that's 4 free sticker sheets. And here's what the first week's sticker sheet looks like, and you know, it's really pretty. Run over there now, click on the button below and sign up. Now planners differ when it comes to pockets. This one has lots of little pockets, this nice one in the back, and then this one here and another one in the back. But this one doesn't have anything. It's just the folder. So if you are lacking in pockets in your planner, I have a super fun tip for you. So you can make extra pockets out of paper. Now I've already linked the video for this one, so you can watch that when this video is done. This one's kind of complicated even though it's super fun, but I have one that's super simple with just a piece of paper. And what I've done is just take a piece of paper and I've cut it so that it's the width of the traveler's notebook, but then it's a lot longer. And then I'm going to flip up that bottom piece and glue the sides, and that makes 2 pockets. And when you put the elastic in, it's going to hold this part in. So you can either leave it like this and have it open so that you can get things in easier, and you can even fold that little corner in so it's easier to get things in and out. And then you just fold down the middle, slide it in your TN, and there you go, extra pockets in your traveler's notebook. Okay, this next one is kind of fun. What you can do, let's say this is your personal planner. These are the inserts that you use for personal. These are your work ones. Let's say that these ones are work and you want to keep them sort of separated from home, personal. What you can do is add a folder that will separate these from these ones. So I've prepared it here, and all you need to do is cut a piece of paper. This was a 12 by 12 sheet, and I left the 12 inches, but I cut it to just short of the height of the traveler's notebooks. It just makes it easier to fit into the elastics later. And then what you want to do is to make a fold that's exactly the width of the traveler's notebook. Make a second fold. It doesn't really matter where the folds are, just don't make them too big. This one's probably what, about 1/2 centimeter in? So you make a fold like a spine of a book, and then you're going to wrap it around the 2 books, or however many you have, and make 2 folds. These ones are a little bit wider, and then it sort of envelops the 2 traveler's notebooks. And I've just sort of tucked that in. It'll hold in the traveler's notebook. You can attach it somehow. I like the flowers here, so I didn't want to put anything on top, but you can put that on top and have sort of a way for it to tuck in, or you can even stick some Velcro on and Velcro it closed, but I'm just going to leave it without an attachment. And then to reinforce, because this is just a piece of paper and it's not very strong, and if it's on the outside, it's going to get a lot of wear and tear on the elastic. So I'm just going to run some washi just to make it a little bit more solid. The most important part is where it sort of loops over the top and the bottom to protect. And if you're really ambitious, you can line it up and maybe just do a double pass just on the edges. Depends on how much wear and tear you think it's going to get. But if you line up the pattern, you're not even going to see that you've got a double layer. Okay, and now we're ready to add it to the Traveler's Notebook. Let's just give it a little fold, and it actually gives it like a composition notebook look to it. So you're going to add this first, and then you're going to add your inserts. And you can, if you don't have your inserts on the same elastic, if they each have their own elastic in the Traveler's Notebook, you're just going to put this over both elastics. I'll show you that in just a second. Then you're going to put this in, then you just fold it all up. Then you can see now that this is your work section and this is your personal section. Pretty cute. Okay, let me just show you over 2 elastics. Okay, so instead of having it over just the one elastic, we're going to put it over both, or 3, or 3 is probably going to be difficult because you're going to go across that little divide. But if you want to put a third one, then I would attach 2 of them together. See how it's buckling a little bit? That's why you want it to be a little bit shorter than the books, and even a little bit shorter than that, so it's shorter than the elastic. Then you want to put one in, slide the other one in, seal it, close it up, and there you go. You have a sectioned off space in your planner. Now, I said earlier that you can add anything to your planner, and I have another idea of things that you can add, and that is... Hello there, Editor Kara, jumping in really quick because this video is super long and I'm going to cut it into 2. So you'll have to wait till next week to see what I put in it, but since I'm nice, I'm giving you a little sneak peek here, but for sure make sure you come back next week to see I think there's 3 or 4 more tips for you for your Traveler's Notebook, so stay tuned for that. And of course, don't forget to sign up for my class. Okay, I'll see you in the classroom. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below how many inserts you have in your Traveler's Notebook at the moment. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know when my next video comes out. And next, on Sunday, we're talking about my KonMari progress. Oh my goodness, it's been crazy, but I am ready to share what's been going on. It's been tough, but I'm still not even there. Anyway, so you can click here on my little face to subscribe. Here are 2 more videos that I think you will like. Have a fantastic day and happy planning.